Hello and welcome to the Good Info Cafe. Sorry about that long one, but I really hit it, and so I had to keep it going because I nailed it. So welcome to the weekend Saturday jam. So get your instruments, pause the video, or go get it, or just hit on your stomach, or clap, or click. And it can be a guitar, it can be other instruments. You can make up a song as you go. So that's what I'll do first. Then t-shirt, very excited. Christian Extremist equals extreme love. Yes, very childish of my digital art here. And I will do a second generation version, but you can get in on the first one. And I'll plan to make it bigger and improve the resolution. But if you get a white one, it doesn't show the big white piece of paper that I did the design on, or on the computer. And I guess I was in New York on the road without a computer, like up a creek without a paddle, something like that. So Spreadshirt.com. You can get it. It's like $20. Mine's a 2XL because I'm 6'2", 200 pounds. So this is a big one. The subject for today is awake or asleep. And the word or is a big word. Like if is a big word. A small size with a big meaning. Or is a small size with a big meaning. Is and. Those are all big meaning words. So awake or asleep. And then I think just doing eyebrows is okay. It's just more around the nose and the mouth probably. And then the question for today is, why celebrate December 25th as the birth of Jesus if it's too cold for the shepherds to be tending their flock in the fields, tending their flocks in the field? If it's too cold and they weren't they were out tending and they couldn't have been doing that in December because it's too cold. Why did we celebrate December 25th? It could be the Immaculate Conception. December 25th could be when Jesus was conceived and became in the flesh, because when somebody is conceived, they're alive, an entity, a living thing that becomes a human. And then, is it okay if Jesus wasn't born on the 25th? Yeah. Even if not conceived, it's good to have a day. And if we ever do find out, then we'll go to that day for the birth. But in the meantime, it's awesome to celebrate, because what Jesus means: joy, the good news of the future, hope springs eternal. Love your neighbor as you love yourself, or love others as Jesus loved us, or love your enemies. We love ourselves, then we can love our enemies, and that's a hard one. That's the one for this age, is love your enemies. I believe that Jesus, God, said love your enemies for right now. It's very important for right now. And then the grade on the continuum. So I guess after I take the t-shirt down, I'll just go grade right now. Music in America. So American music has been incredible with the meeting of, since America is the most diverse place in the world by far, way more diverse than anywhere in the world, and probably the least racist place in the world is America, because of all the potential problems, because of all the different ethnicities and people from all the world here. The opportunity for racism is much more than other places, and so the actual amount of incidents is much less racist. I mean, there's some countries that you can't become a citizen in that country, and they don't like other people. So on the continuum, the grade for America's music, with bringing the African Caribbean sound mixed with the European sound, and New Orleans and Chicago, and even LA, New York, and then now Nashville is definitely the world capital of songwriters. And probably the biggest for country music and Christian music in Nashville. And that's America. And the music that America has exported around the world is incredible. So it's a rough jazz, blues, pop is all over, but I guess it's our version of pop. You know, that was cool with the British invasion, so they appreciated all the American music and the race music and the rhythm and blues and the African American music in England in the late 50s and 60s, and then brought it back towards us with the Beatles leading the way and the Rolling Stones. So the Beatles were the good guys and the Rolling Stones were the bad boys. And gee, was there any manipulation of that anywhere? Anyway, so music in America, but now it's real formulaic. Maybe 10% of it is good. That follows the 70-10-10-10 really. And the pitch, what is that called? Where they fix the pitch. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. You guys know all that stuff. Auto-tune. And then, where was I? Oh, I'm giving the grade. So incredible music that's been organic. Soon as the business interests and the non-creative types get involved, a lot of times they ruin things. So not as great in terms of what we're coming up with now, exporting to the world. And I'll give a criticism of Christian music, that they're so derivative. They go to world music, the music of the world, the pop music, and then copy it, and then put a Christian stamp on it. I want Christian music to create its own stamp, its own sound, not just follow, oh, that's popular, so we'll do that popular sound, so then people will listen to our message. Not a terrible idea, because the message is the most important. But let's get some organic, creative sounds from the Christian music that maybe is out there, I just haven't heard it. So music in America was an A from like the Stephen Foster to 1970s. Now then the British kind of were the more creative ones. Don't say 70s, 80s. So yeah, and then the hip hop, definitely the rhythm of hip hop is huge. So I actually, you know, what does hip hop and rap bring to music? Well, rhythm. The incredible spoken rhythm is much more sophisticated than just about any other style, because it does draw a little bit of the jazz thing, and it's got the improvisation and spontaneity. Fantastic. Not the lyrics and some of those subjects of a lot of the stuff that's pushed by the divide and conquer, moneyed interests, of the machine that takes over. But so much awesome organic. Starting in the 70s from, I can't think of the guy's name right now. He just had some surgery and people had to help pay for it because he didn't play the game and become a corporatized sound, one of the first hip hop or rap guys. I can't think of his name right now. Out of Brooklyn or the Bronx, I think the Bronx, had a dance hall in the basement of his, or the first floor of his apartment, and they had all these, and that's kind of one of the main places where the hip hop and rap came from. I didn't have anyway, that's where I'm coming from, but I'll keep the beat. Keep this beat. Keep the beat. There's the pulse right there. No, I'm not a darbuka player. And I'm not holding it right. Now you guys keep the beat. Now I'll keep the beat, you guys go. Merry Christmas. I was going to sing. Hopefully I do Oh Holy Night tonight, tomorrow.